The Free Speech Project, Season 3 on TTRN. In the spotlight, Brendon O'Brien.
My mother is no stranger to the idea that love makes calloused hands. That love lingers on the body, the kind of stinging sensation where my skin reminds my spirit that I will be loved as long as I act like I deserve it and think that I don't. A cocktail is not a conversation. There is no imparting of wisdom in whippings and wounds inflicting. There are inquiries about my age, like she didn't birth me. There are statements of status like I'm her pride personified. There are reminders. This is her house. I don't belong beyond supplying some significant satisfaction when other mothers are asking how the son's acting. This is her house. I don't belong unless I've earned enough scars. I still see the hugs and kisses her father left on her skin to cover the hurt of a generation. That's where she learned it. Watching her own mother get loved to bloody near death and knowing that sometimes she was next for blows. This is how you raised a child back in 1969. There is a manual with a prologue written by Willie Lynch. Punishment is about power. Discipline is about demonstrating control. You can only really love someone when they follow your every word quickly and soundlessly. Love is a verb in my mother's house, a contact sport. Her will and strength come in contact with my youthful frailty and curiosity, uses one as a weapon to destroy the other. Love is loud, screams and cries echoing through the house. If you loved me, you wouldn't do things that I don't want you to do just because I told you not to. If you loved me, you wouldn't ask a question I don't want to answer. If you loved me, you would bend to my will. Now, I have to write love on your skin with whatever blunt instrument I can find. My mother put a generation of her pain on my back and called it love. It's not. My mother's hands are the reason I'm afraid of the cops, and I don't trust myself, and I don't believe in God. My mother's hands are the reason I'm Marxist and independent and don't trust anyone's love, including my own. I imagine some folks become just as good at making love and share of their hands as often to their children, to their friends, to their enemies because God said to love them too, to their girlfriends and wives and lovers lost because they said the love marks hurt their skin. I'm sure they continue loving them until their dying day. But I don't trust anyone's love, including my own. We're putting a generation of pain on our children's backs and calling it love. It's not.
The Free Speech Project, Season 3 on TTRN.